Hey team, thanks for joining me. Today's video is about Adobe Spark. I have another Adobe Spark video inside my YouTube channel, but this one specifically is about the video tool that you find inside Adobe Spark. In order to get into Adobe Spark, you're going to head into Clever. When you are in Clever, you're going to head over to the Adobe Spark button. Once you've clicked on the Adobe Spark button, you're going to choose on the right-hand side where it says Log in with School Account. For all of our teachers in Clovis Unified, it's going to simply be your long email address, and that's going to get you in just fine. In the login screen, listen to your teacher's leadership. Your teacher knows how to crack the code with your username in order to get you in. It's slightly different from the username that you use to get in with to get into the computer. There's one other part to it. So listen to your teacher's leadership, please, and that should get you in. When you get in, you usually land on a screen similar to this. You might have a continue button that you need to click on for the very first time, and then you're going to see this area where you have several samples. If the sample page doesn't show up, you're going to use the plus button up here at the very top in order to see those different samples. And the only time that it's a video template is if you have that little triangle at the bottom, and then it also says video right here. And as you navigate down the screen, you're going to see a few more of them. And it even says video at the bottom, so this is a teaser video, so there's a little triangle down at the bottom right there, and then here's an explainer video, and it says video at the bottom. All the way down at the very, very, very bottom of the screen, you also have 3 buttons. Maybe you want to start from scratch. You don't want someone's suggestion or idea guiding you a certain direction, you just flat out want to do your own thing, and that's fine. You can click right here where it says create a video, or create a web page, or create a graphic over here. Those are your options. For today's lesson, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a sample that has already been started. So I'm going to choose the campaign video as my template. I'm going to click one time right here in order to get in. This template is suggesting that I fill information in. As a teacher, I have unlimited imagination when it comes to where this might go. I can choose digital citizenship, and I can ask my students to design a small video on anti-cyberbullying, or how to be kind online, or choosing ethical decision making when you're on the internet. Or I can roll into science, and I can have students generate a small video on rocks and minerals or landforms. How is the tundra different from the desert? Or what does cellular division look like? I can also have students design math videos where they explore their metacognition. These are the strategies I used in order to solve this math question, and then you can upload pictures of that process where you answered a specific math question. Additionally, you can also use this as a book report. If you finished a fantastic book, you can take pictures of the front cover, or you can design some illustrations of your own, and then you can make this little advertisement explaining to the rest of the class why that book is fantastic and why they should read it too. So there are thousands of different directions you can go with this video idea. So let me go ahead and start by using this template. Every great story starts somewhere. Tell us about your idea or title. You can always change it later. So for my sample, I'm going to just do encouragement. Sometimes you have people on campus who could benefit from some encouragement. So that's what I'm going to do. The left and the right button will allow me to slide to the left or to the right if there's a theme on the screen that kind of navigates to and points to the theme or the direction that I want to go. And if you kind of hover on that box for a little while, it's going to give you some little motivational ideas. Well, maybe you can go this direction with your video. So I'm just going to randomly pick this one. Be patient with the system. Don't do anything while it navigates through to take you in. And then you can watch this little video that helps you understand kind of what your finished template might look like. So you can click the play button. And this little tutorial is going to help you to kind of see how each of the buttons work. What does it look like to use this button? How do I save? How do I add more slides? How do I move the words around? And so I am thankful that Adobe Spark is kind enough to kind of let you navigate through and figure out how this works. Where should the text go? What does the final project look like? And then sharing that out. So I'm going to click OK, I'm ready. And now that I clicked OK, I'm ready, I can use these little slides that are down at the bottom, kind of letting you know how the storyline is going to rise to a peak and then it's going to close itself off. Sometimes there is a narrative that you follow. You have options over here. You can either have a full screen, a split screen, a caption on the bottom, or a title. So I'm going to go ahead and click title. And then after I click title, it's going to give me an opportunity to click each of these plus buttons in order to put my words in. So encouragement, or I'm going to say take courage, because we all need a little bit more courage. And then maybe I want to indicate that it was done by me. Or maybe there's two people who worked on this video, so it's really just me. It's not that second person as well, but maybe it's a collaborative effort, and so there's more than one person. If I click this plus button over here, then that gives me the opportunity to add video of my own from my computer if I've already taken some video. And if you're not quite sure how to do that, you can actually put it into Google Drive at home. And then when you're here at a school computer, you can download that information, and then voila, video that you took at home can be uploaded. I'm going to choose photo, and I'm going to find a free photo on the internet, and I'm going to see what happens when I type the word courage in. Oh, I've got a group of people who are celebrating together. I like that. So here we go. Take courage. If I click edit, I can zoom in or I can zoom out. So you have the ability to tweak that if you need to. And then if you want to, you can even click on this button right here, and then you can say something on top of it. So then I'm going to head here, and then I can add text or a photo or an icon or a video. So I'm going to choose photo again. And the reason why I'm choosing photo is because I'm not going to spend the time to upload any video. Now, if you choose a picture and you're like, oh man, I'm not sure that I like that one, you can always come in and absolutely make changes. You're not limited to just only the one item that you have put in there. And so again, you can click this button. Your other option is clicking play so that you can see what it looks like up to that point. If you like it so much, you can duplicate it, or if you are dissatisfied with it and you want to delete it, then you can. I'm going to go ahead and go split screen on this one, and then I'm going to drag another picture in. So here's the plus symbol right here, and I'm going to choose text. When you are discouraged, find adventure. Follow the road. Some little word of encouragement. So and this little button is going to allow them to switch spots. If you would prefer your fantastic artwork to be switched over one side or the other, you can go ahead and do that. And then if you come over to challenge, I'm going to play with this for a few minutes. I'm going to put a little bit more information in, and then I'm going to pop right back and then finish the video. Okay, I've had a chance to go in and make some edits, and I want to go back to you and mention how I have made some of those edits, and then I'm going to show you my final project. Here I am on slide number 2. Down here in the bottom corner, it used to say the number 2 with the letter S. And then if you slide this circle to the left and the right, you will choose how many seconds that slide will last. And you need to click on each individual slide in order to make that adjustment. Google Chrome was not playing nicely with Adobe Spark, and so I opened up Microsoft Edge instead. Another option is Internet Explorer. I'm going to go ahead and click the preview button up here so you can see my progress so far. One thing that I'm thankful for is that inside the credits, I don't know if you noticed that, but for each of the images that I used, attribution was given, so we know who exactly provided those resources. And so whenever somebody does the hard work of taking those pictures, of making that music, it is so nice to make sure that they get the credit for that. In order to share this resource, you have two options really. You can choose the create link option, and then a link will be created and you can share that link inside Google Classroom. Your other option beyond sharing a web link is that in just a second I'll show you the download button at the top of the screen. Sometimes these files are going to be quite large, and so large files take a while to let download, and then they also take a while to upload as well. So listen to your teacher's leadership and see how your teacher wants you to share this information. You are either going to copy and paste that link into Google Classroom, or you're going to download the file and upload the file. If your teacher wants you to download and upload the file, then I show you how to do that in another video. Your other option is just to copy this link right here. I don't have a tab open for Google Classroom, but you would hopefully have a tab open for Google Classroom. If not, go through the process of opening that. And then you can just leave it as a private comment inside that assignment, and your teacher can go in and grab all of those web links and then share them out if that's what your teacher chooses to do. So thanks again, team, for watching, and I hope you enjoy using this creative tool. Have a great day.